Test. 1, 2. All right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, October 6th. It's about 8:08 p.m. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. No special co-host in the studio tonight. I just want to say that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I got a little confused there because we actually did a show last night on Monday with Cruise Rock and Yako. Check that video out, show video on YouTube. But I just want to say that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, weekly 8 p.m. until. We do have a telephone number tonight, 340-201-9005. You can also text us on that number as well. Most importantly, you have to go to our website, streaming live from the vi.com. Go to that website, open up your browser on your smartphone, your Android, your iPhone, your Mac, your Windows PC. Open up your browser, type in streaming live from the vi.com. And guess what? You'll see the show tonight. We do have email, streaming live from the vi@yahoo.com. We are in the high-tech, low-tech studio. One of our guests have already been here tonight. The other gentleman, this is his first time here. So this is the high-tech, low-tech studio, coming to you from an undisclosed location here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only. Check out all our recorded live videos on YouTube and Ustream.tv. 2 Facebook pages. Definitely want to give a shout out to a CHS class of 1982. That's the class that I'm representing here. Shout out to Vanessa, Julie, Charisse, and Roshima for helping us out on the show in the past, and to all our guests in the past. We got about 100 and we're up to about almost 190 shows, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Things are just
great
going.
Work.
Yeah, man. Thank you. And we're on Twitter as well. Hit us up at VI Perspective. Tweet with us. We're moving straight forward and up. The show's mission is just to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. And I definitely want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Magdalene's Party Decor. If you're having a wedding, a baby shower, anything along those lines, Magdalene will hook you up with the decor for the inside and outside of your party event. And also to Supersonic Computer Services, viruses, spies, spamware. You need a new hard drive, need a network setup. Contact Supersonic Computer Services. Their email address is yourpcisdown@yahoo.com. And for Magdalene's Party Decor, 340-690-0420. And as we continue on here, we do have some special guests in the studio tonight. Ramon Richardson and Lloyd Jarvis, there they are. Ramon was here one time back in the past. There they are right there. Welcome to the studio again. To Ramon and Lloyd, what's up, man? Thanks for coming out.
Likewise, thanks for inviting me back again.
Yeah, man, no problem at all, man. So, just want to say, man, how things going with the whole movie producing, just making movies, and how's that going so far?
Yeah, things going great. Since we last spoke, I've met a few more distributors. I'm still pushing Dangers of the Tongue. I'm still pushing Life at Track School.
Okay.
And I'm currently in production of The Womanizer, and I actually have about 20 minutes left to shoot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And while producing the Womanizer, that's how I met Mr. Jarvis here.
Okay.
I used to, frequent Science Farm area a lot with my father. And, run into him, tell him I'm into filmmaking. And I decided to just, cast him, So when I casted him, he did an excellent job. And then he told me, he makes beats, And then he have his son. I met his son, and in the script, there's a scene where my character have to end up counseling juveniles.
Okay.
So I say, hey, since your son plays ball, just give your son a shot. He was A-okay with it, and we just keep, tagging along ever since. And of course now, being that the movie is almost over, I decided to start producing this other idea that I had, and it's called The Rats. I never been into doing short films. At first, I felt it didn't make any sense. How you gonna, monetize that?
Okay.
Being that I started with movies, until one of my distributors, passed on a documentary. Said, Ramon, I'm gonna pass on your documentary. We're actually looking for short films now. So I was like, oh, okay, since, they're looking for short films now, let me start, producing this idea that I have.
Okay. And this is the Rats?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay,
The
so tell us what's going to be happening here in a sense with this whole thing of the live video shoot.
Oh yeah, what's going to happen is Lloyd Jarvis is going to be playing Senator Alfonso Akbar, and the storyline is about the crime rate, the incarceration rate for busting criminals is only like 27%, and it needs to go up to like 45%. So as a new senator, Senator Akbar is going to tackle increasing the bust rate, and he's going to start this thing on his side where he recruits undercovers to actually prevent crime and stop crime out on the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess in a little bit we'll I guess you're going to step off camera.
Correct.
And we sort of have a scene here that you're going to be filming. They're not going to see you filming, but you'll be filming a scene or a couple scenes for the actual movie called The Rats.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the audience will actually get to see live what it looks like when you doing film production.
Okay.
The scene is going to show that Mr. Akbar, who's played by Lloyd Jarvis, he's already won a seat in the Senate.
Okay.
So, he's going to basically, this is going to be his first interview, and he's going to be telling everybody how he's going to, now that he's in office, how he's going to, fulfill his promises.
Okay.
As, preventing crime and stuff like that.
Okay, so Lloyd, is this your first acting gig here, or you've had some exposure to this?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank
Lloyd. Is your mic on there? All right, I'll be right back. Stand by. All right, we're back. Okay.
Got you.
Okay, there you go right there, man. It sounded loud and clear now. Okay, man.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to, it's a privilege and I'm honored to be here on It's Your Perspective. I'm honored. As for acting, I know how I met Ramon, and, I always figured as, to be a part of something that is, in terms of VI culture or any way to promote VI as a whole, I always had interest in that. So that's why I from the jump, got involved. But so I did that one scene in The Womanizer, and one thing about working with Ramon is it's pretty much, it's like real guerrilla style kind of filming. I would say it's just like he just give you a script, an idea, and you could just vibe off of it.
Okay.
And so I feel natural doing it. So so it's basically like a debut to me.
Okay.
Actually doing film work other than just doing music.
Okay. So nothing else besides this coming up and that? As far as acting goes, nothing else? You've done nothing else?
Well, yeah, I have a background in music production.
Okay. No, but I'm talking about as far as acting goes. That's it
acting,
for acting?
No, well, right now, Ramon has been, seeking actors, and sometimes he always get me involved, whether by holding the camera.
Okay.
And that's how I actually particularly got involved. And then I had my son because he was right there, so everything just started to fall in place, you know. And so you just keep it rolling like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. 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 I thought you were going to say that you were in some HBO primetime.
Hey, sky's the limit,
Sky's the
And
limit, right?
as far as I see, it's gonna pick up.
Okay, I got you.
So we're gonna get there.
Okay. All right. So Ramon, man, so I know you still out there grinding, trying to get your videos pushed in the public view. I mean, how's that going? People, they're liking it, they're seeing it. I mean, what's the overall vibe, the overall tempo?
And once again, things is going great. Appreciated St. Croix. I was out there in Sunny Isles today, and I mailed 2 copies off to some people in San Francisco, a copy of the movie and a copy of the documentary.
Okay.
Because they want to see a DVD screener, And
Okay.
then the rest of my copies of the movie, sold out.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know what I mean? And then another, about 2 copies of the documentary on musicians sold out. And then, today was a great day because I finally casted, I need 2 more actresses. So I started off my morning, I'll see women that I worked with in the past and like, hey, you'll be a good person for this movie. I'm trying to close it off. And they'll be like, well, I'll help you out by recruiting people. I'll be like, okay, thanks a lot. And then when I went out to lunch, I ran into a good friend of mine. She's actually the sister to Jaime Rodriguez, who played the hitman in Dangers of the Tongue.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
me and she was having a conversation, and she just had me cracking up, and the whole time, I was like, well, wait a minute. She was just casual, had on a shirt, jeans, pants, had her hair, in a stocking, and she was really moving and doing a conversation, the little stuff she was telling me had me laughing. She was really moving like a little thuggish, So I was like, hey, you gonna make a good part that I need, but the thing is, maybe because they have to act like lesbians, I was like, look, this was about, this is the interview.
Yes.
If you don't want to kiss, that's fine. If this has to be done, but whatever you don't want to do, I'm not gonna, portray.
Yes.
And then I saw, while trying to convince her, I saw another of my actors, walking in, getting ready to go into Kmart. He's actually playing a judge. And I was like, hey, meet this person and encourage her to to get involved. And he's like, yeah, man, come aboard. The movie's looking good. He's trying to close it off. So, before I leave, I get a number. You know what I mean? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, cool. And, she was like, well, what it going to be about? And like the whole time, I guess this is just how, since I'm not formally trained or went in college, like the whole time I reading up on her mannerisms. And the whole time I just start to like, okay, this is how it's going to end.
Yeah.
I gonna meet the girl, and I taking a liking to she, me knowing she's a lesbian, and you gonna realize that you ain't seen she much. You know what I mean? Next you know you're gonna see me and she together. I don't want to tell the whole movie, but
yeah, I think
the whole time I was like coming up with an idea, and she was like, oh, it gonna end in death? Your stuff always ending in death. No death, no death. I like, okay, let's switch it up. And then I just kept going with it, and the ending's still gonna be tragic, but she accepted the ending I came up with.
The ending, okay.
So now I'm gonna go home, not tonight, probably tomorrow, and start typing the script based on that conversation.
Oh, okay.
So basically, just being untrained, I feed off of the person.
Okay.
Once they start saying certain stuff, their mannerism, I'm like, look, you'll be good for this role. And I said, look, don't worry about it. I'll coach you. I mean, we see behind the scenes in movies. Sometimes there's 30 retakes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, don't worry about that. If me and you could be in front of each other talking, why all of a sudden when I pick up a piece of plastic, a camera, is like the whole world, y'all know of us, and you can't stand up no more, you know what I mean? Well,
nervous.
It's all good. I really have a lot of fun with it, and usually, I feed off on my actresses.
Yeah.
Like for this particular movie, while I was out in Sunny Isles, I don't walk with a script. because one of my actors, I know, he comes a certain time and he don't say, hey man, yeah, just give me the script and I'll go to work. So I'm like, cool. He comes through with the script, I'm gonna give him the script.
Okay, I got
Certain
you.
ones accustomed to impromptu, ad-lib, where I just meet them on a spot and say, hey, this is what's going on, and just go with the flow.
Just go with it, yeah.
Feel free to add, feel free to subtract.
Okay.
Don't worry about messing up, because I'll edit it.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
when I go to the editing board,
Yeah.
works
So,
out
so
great.
Lloyd, you were saying, Lloyd, that you're, I guess prior to acting, you're a producer,
Yes. Yes.
making beats and all that stuff, and so now, anything similar between acting and being a producer, or is it just totally different?
Well, with the audio, it's basically, I guess, with movies or visuals, you just have to express
Yeah.
your creative side through expressions, or how you present yourself visually. So it's a little challenging, because it's like, it ain't like you in the mirror, when you're in the bathroom, I mean, try to, something like that. It's the real deal, so it's, but I could definitely relate to it. It's a challenge for me that I'm willing to, I'm approaching, I'm learning at the same time. And so it's a different venue where I could also incorporate my music, because as we speak, me and Ramon, he's looking at also scoring movies, or how to get like a soundtrack.
A soundtrack for the movie.
For the movie, and so this is another way of me to contribute.
Okay, I got you.
To his endeavors, with this project.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So we definitely.
So you'll be able to put together some original kind of music for a movie.
Yeah. We're just looking, well, for me, so my background is a lot of, musically inclined, but now with the visual part of it, so we just kind of mesh together, and we work off of what we know, and build something that could probably, last. And be VI history, what I mean?
Yeah. And so your son was in one of the movies there. So how's your son like acting? Is he?
Well, he's a natural, man.
Oh, he's a natural. Okay.
Everybody who knows my son, Sean. Shout out to Sean. Probably doing his homework, I don't know, or whatever. But my son, he's pretty much a natural. He has that charismatic kind of vibe.
How old is he?
He's 14.
Oh, yeah, okay. So he's He's
yeah.
an
So when I asked him to, I asked him if he want to do it, and it was like a no-brainer. He was like.
She's like, sure, let's do it.
Yeah. And he did good.
Okay.
I'm proud of
Great
it.
job.
He did a really good job.
Okay. Okay. Well, good, man. Good, man. All right, so I guess tonight, Ramon Richardson and Lloyd Jarvis, they're talking about the movie business here in the Virgin Islands. Ramon's got a new movie called The Rats. When is this going to be coming out? Can you say?
I'm starting to really. Tonight actually is my first, promotion of it.
Okay.
Because it's funny. Like the first movie, it was almost finished, and then I had a lag in production time.
Okay.
We're like trying to finish the movie. I ran into some production standstills.
Okay.
So I started shooting scenes for the Womanizer, and then when I closed out the movie, I'm like, good. Now it's kind of the same thing. The Womanizer is almost finished, and I run into some lag.
Oh.
So like, okay, let's start with the next thing until I patch up what's going on. With the Womanizer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start off. You ain't gonna have to wait like 2 to 3 years for me to finish this time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be 9 to 15-minute webisodes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, the way things are going, I've been silently sending invites to certain people, and they're like, yeah, I'm down. I'm gonna let everybody know we could shoot a scene this Saturday. I'm supposed to shoot a scene tomorrow. So with that momentum, I'm anticipating to have the first episode finished like January.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know? But at the same time, still focus on finishing the Womanizer.
The Womanizer. Okay. Okay. All right. So I guess tonight, Ramon Richardson and Lloyd Jarvis. We're gonna take a quick break, and I guess we'll continue on to interview a little bit more, and then take another break, and then after that, then we'll do the shoot. Sounds good.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
All right, man. So this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. My name is David, aka Kimba, aka Christian. It's about 8:27, and we'll be right back. Stand by. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Tuesday, October 6th. It's about 8:33 p.m. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. In the studio tonight, we have Ramon Richardson, second-time visitor, and first-time visitor, Lloyd Jarvis. There you are right there. Tonight we're talking about his new movie, or it's not a movie, but it's a help me here, Ramon. It's a web series. A web series. A web series, and he's shooting sort of a kind of behind-the-scenes footage. I guess is
a combination of behind-the-scenes footage and actually a live shoot
of
one of the scenes
from the movie is going to be done right here in the studio tonight. So as we continue on here, Ramon, talk a little bit. I know that when I see you down the way there at times, one of the things that we always talk about is the promoters, the middleman. What's the correct term that I'm missing here? The distributors.
Yeah.
And their role in all of this. Can you talk a little bit about that, just in case there's someone out there that's trying to get into the movie producing business?
You know what? From my point of view, I think I'm running into a lot of middlemen.
Okay.
They're distributors. That's just a word. But what are they actually doing? Who is their teammates? You know, I think there are a bunch of middlemen. You know, and being that I don't have the protection of a studio, I don't have any agents. I'm 100% independent. You know, I kind of need them because they're willing to pay the fees that, you know, I'm not going to pay or I'm not trying to pay at my stage in my production.
Yes.
It looks like everything is a cost.
Yes.
You know, so, you know, I feel if I had a direct, like, for instance, if I was talking to HBO, things would be different. If I was talking to Showtime,
okay,
those guys are already set and streamlined, you know, but I don't have an agent to be my bridge to reach these
between
people.
you and them, yeah.
You know, but I could still make a phone call or send an email, but then usually you get we don't accept unsolicited material.
Oh, okay.
So now, you know, I'm realizing that, like, for instance, distributor that I just met, when I start to read through their catalog, you know, they have producers reps amongst them. So, you know, they act as a distributor or they can act as an agent. Say, hey, we have this movie, Danger Over the Tongue. We're gonna try and get it on, you know, DirecTV, and then DirecTV will say, no, you know, this is rated R. We have slots for PG-13.
Okay.
You know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And of course, sometimes, you know, you gotta understand what it is you're actually doing. Meaning that, well, wait a minute. If I have the copyright, the movie is done. Okay, Dangers of the Tongue .vhx.tv. That's my website. You can go on there and download your own copy for $9.99.
Okay.
You know, so now I'm learning, like, okay, if I have my own website, you know, that I teamed up with other companies, the next step is, okay, maybe a publicist or marketing.
Okay, I got you.
So let's say I hit my market and I do numbers, then of course phase 2 is, okay, you know, you pay your talent and then you reinvest that money to, of course, make more money.
To make more money, yeah.
And then what happens when I keep doing that? I don't think about distribute no more because I actually making money.
Okay, I got you.
You know, but when you're not at that point, then you tend to look for help and assistance. You know, you give you know, people a chance to reach where you can't reach.
Okay, I got you.
You know, yeah, but I'm having fun with it. And basically,
how long you been doing this now?
2006 is when I start writing the script for Dangers of the Tongue.
Okay.
So now we're in 2015. Womanizer is almost finished, and you know, St. Croix, you know, I don't believe in tooting my own horn, but I don't sit down and watch the movie. I don't have like an hour and 13 minutes. You know, I think y'all gonna be impressed. You know, when I'm out there selling the movie, I was listening to what y'all be telling me. You need to, you know, trim your clips. You need to define your plot. I always open to constructive criticism.
Okay.
So I really think y'all gonna enjoy this thing. And of course, St. Thomas, I did some scenes over there. Y'all did an excellent job. Of course, St. Martin, a friendly island. I did some scenes for over there. Like as we speak, on my editing board, I got my footage of St. Martin. It's like 8 minutes. So I'm at the point where I gotta do the intro. Like when I reach St. Martin, show like iguana in the tree, show the statues. I'm contemplating how I'm gonna set the opening up because I already edited, you know, me and the woman that my character meets.
Okay, I got you.
You know, down in St. Martin.
Okay.
But things is looking great.
Okay.
You know, and you know, people. When I say people, you mentioned distributors. They're watching. Just like I could watch them, they could watch me. You know, I get letters from them now saying, "Hey, we're really trying to help you sell your stuff, but beware, these companies, they're saying we're not gonna pay this price. We might even come directly to your filmmakers." So I'm like, wow. So I'm like, look, I understand, you know, you guys want me to stay with you guys, which I will, but I haven't seen a royalty check yet.
Yeah.
So I spend my time doing what distributors supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing films. But at my stage, I don't mind doing both.
Doing both, yeah.
So if I could cut a deal here, cut a deal here, cut a deal here, I will until I find a solid royalty check.
A royalty check coming in, yeah.
I got to pay my. I'm the producer.
Yeah.
So I realized that. Wait a minute. How come every time I step up, somebody asking me to pay this fee? Wait a minute. I got people I need to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's, you know what I mean? From also looking in, you know, when I'm watching TV, it look like these guys get hooked up. Well, maybe it's because they're in unions, they're in studios, and I fight into gain. So.
But do we have any unions and studios here, in a sense, as you talk about just now?
Well, we have studios now because I run a studio.
Okay.
You know? But you know, I realize in that, you know, since I just starting out, to expect a little turbulence.
Okay.
You gotta fight your way through. You gotta grow your market. You know. So I'm embracing it. I'm having fun with it. And see now it's like I got Scottie Pippen now. You know. Yeah. Because check this out. Could you believe that? Don't ever believe you're too small. I met a guy 4 years ago online, someplace in Europe. He trying to make a name for himself. He making beats. So I over here in St. Croix tried to get paid doing camera work. We meet up. He like, look, you know, I'm trying to, you know, I'm amongst a bunch of other musicians. You know, can you do some work for me? I listen to the beat. I like, yo, I like this beat. You know, and I'm actually working on a movie. He said, yeah, take it, use it for your movie, and I'll give you some euros to do a video over my beat. So you could check it out on my YouTube, Pudikowski on the Admiral's Pavilion. So now this is the moral of this story. At our level in our careers, it was like a handshake. Yeah, you know, you can use my stuff. So now, 4 years later, he actually kept growing to the point where his song got red flagged. Like, hey, this song already belongs to this company.
Oh, really?
Like, wait a minute, I know that dude. But see, time passed. And at the time, it was like a handshake. But since he went on and made deals with other companies, now I'm making deals with companies. It's like, hey, this music belongs to this company.
This company, yeah.
Like, okay, and it's like no love lost because it was like a handshake back then. I didn't know nothing about music cue sheets, you know. But now I got Scottie Pippen, and he giving me music. It's like I ain't gonna have that problem this time. I can get the music cue sheet. That way, if he meets some other people and his music starts to really reach the other side of the world, it's like, yeah, I got his signature right here.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
So Lloyd, music producer, you done anybody famous that maybe I might know as far as like a track?
Well, no, and you know every you know thing that come up has to start from the from the bottom. shout out to, was Drake says started from the bottom, now we here. So I'm optimistic. Definitely, I've worked with, camps. Shout out to ODC, Scavenger.
Yep.
Shout out, I work with them.
Okay.
With some production.
Okay.
But I haven't really, worked with an artist particularly and had one of my tracks actually on the radio.
Okay.
But just until recently, Ramon, he has his track score. It's another part of Admiral's Pavilion. So that I had a track, and he, because we were talking about, doing a soundtrack for The Womanizer.
Okay.
And so I had a couple tracks, so I let him hear one of them, and he liked it a lot. And I think you use it in one of your Labor Day races.
Correct.
Labor Day. Yeah.
Trucks on TV.
Yeah.
So there was this reggae, hip hop, or what?
Well, thing, I infuse reggae, and hip hop.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to get a different sound.
Okay.
A song where you could say, well, that's a trap beat, or they could just look and say, yo, this is a Tiz Hard beat. That's my producer name. This beat is.
It's his.
Yeah,
it's his beat.
This is, what I'm saying. I want to get that sound.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, with Admiral's Pavilion in conjunction with, how I produce, I'm trying to get that kind of sound,
That'll go well together.
Yeah, embedded in his films.
Okay.
So that's where the partnership and the team effort comes into play.
All right, man. All right, so we're going to take another quick break. We guess we're going to get ready for this live video shoot. And so I just want to say that this is the HR Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's about 8:45 p.m. and we'll be right back. Stand by. we're back. This is the HR Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian, in the studio tonight. We have Ramon Richardson and Lloyd Jarvis, there they are. We've been talking about the whole movie industry and Ramon's new movie called The Rats coming out, starring Lloyd Jarvis. They're in the movie here. And so I guess in a few minutes here we're just going to start sort of what Ramon is calling a live video shoot. I guess what you're going to see, I guess he'll explain a little bit more, but what you get ready to see is going to be some scenes from the actual movie being shot right here, live in the studio.
All right.
Did I get that right?
Yeah,
live.
Correct. So now you guys gonna actually get to see what I actually do with my characters live on the set. Now, of course, Mr. Christian is actually playing a role, and what I usually do when I cast people is I keep them in their environment to where they're not really, acting, feel like they have to act. He's actually playing an announcer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna excuse myself, pick up the camera, and you're gonna see it live, raw footage of how I produce. Stay tuned.
That's it.
Okay. People hear me still? Okay. Yeah.
Put it in.
I got you front and center, so ready when you're ready.
Congratulations on your recent election, Senator. What's going to be your primary focus now that you've made it in office?
Well, as your first
All right,
term,
that'll be a cut. So now I got to come out and get your response.
Yeah.
Ready.
As a first-term senator, my focus will be on crime prevention. It's a big task, but I know I could fix it, and I will ensure that I will fix that problem.
Senator, can you be a little bit more specific?
That'll be a cut. And then they're going to come back now and get your thing. See, actually, I'm acting like two cameras.
Yeah.
One here and then one here. 5, 4, 3, ready.
So, Senator, can you be a little bit more specific in outlining your action plan to sort of combat crime here right now? Can you give us like your three main bullet points of the approach that you're going to take to combat crime?
Okay. And can I get that one more time?
Senator, can you give us the three major steps or the three major actions that you're going to take to get rid of crime here or lower the crime rate here in the Virgin Islands?
Perfect. Now let me go and get the response. Five, 4, 3, 2, ready?
Well, I know that these career criminals are watching this show right now, and I'm going to ensure that I use all of my resources to make sure that crime prevention will take place, and that you will see in a matter of months, or probably days, as we speak.
Perfect. That's excellent. I'm very proud of basically.
Okay, so that's good?
That's great.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay.
I trust my equipment to the point that I know the footage is going to come out good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That was excellent.
Okay. We had some guys here a couple months back. They're like St. Croix rappers, and they brought their whole entourage here, and they were actually filming me doing the show, but I didn't really have a speaking role, but they came back there with the camera and they were shooting it this way while they were over there.
Oh, okay.
So I guess this is my first acting debut, right? I guess in a sense, right?
Yeah, you could put it on your resume now. I mean, web series, The Rats.
Okay.
As an announcer.
Yes.
Senator.
They don't call it It's Your Perspective show for nothing.
Right.
It's all inclusive.
It was all inclusive,
You know
right?
what I'm
Many
saying?
duties, many hats,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah, so we just got through doing the live video shoot. Hopefully you caught it. But Ramon, real quick, explain what actually happened here with the movement and all that.
Yeah, what I did was I actually had to play like 2 cameras. You know, actually, once you say your cut, I relocate it to you, and
Okay.
then let him say his response. You know, just playing the role of 2 cameras.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna probably do the same thing, just like you have for the audience. In our world, we call it a lower thirds, where at the bottom of the screen, you see my name, you see his name. You know, in my editing, I'm gonna do my version. You're gonna see Senator Alfonso Akbar,
Yes.
and you know stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
You know, and as you can see, you know, I sometimes double up. That's why I asked you that one time to say your part again.
Yes.
Because you added to it, and I actually had stopped rolling the camera.
Oh,
So I
okay.
said, well, you know what, just to make sure, and just had you
Yeah.
repeat it one more time.
And I think it actually came out a little better the second time.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it came out.
Sometimes it's good to double up.
Okay. Okay, because you mentioned that term earlier, I was like, what the heck does he mean by double up? But I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's Admiral's Pavilion.
Yeah. But you know, when you go to the editing board, you'd be surprised. The more shoots you take, you could pick the best one.
Yes,
You
yes.
make editing more,
Yeah.
very easy.
Yeah, as it says that when you're taking pictures, taking pictures of young ladies or whatever, you just try to take as many pictures and you come back and then you just take the best ones of the batch.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
you know, so. So, Lloyd, how do you feel about that?
Hey, tell the truth, a little nervous, but that's the thing about working with Ramon. I hope eventually. I'm just having fun with it, I guess.
Yes.
And just being natural with it, and that's all he's looking for. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So. I guess this is my calling also,
Yes,
So
yeah.
I'm comfortable with it.
Okay.
And I just go with the front, have fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
A lot of people ask me, they say, oh, you're a talk show host, you sound you've been doing this stuff for years, and honestly, I've only been doing this a year and a half. So,
Right.
5 years ago, I was living here in St. Croix, but there was no thought in my mind about doing a talk show. And then, here we are. It's just how, God guides you,
Exactly.
Yeah, and this is our way of giving back to the community. So, well, it's about 8:59 p.m. here. Anything that you guys want to sort of wrap up with? Any websites, telephone numbers, that kind of stuff that you want to share?
Yeah. For the Facebook fans out there, you can already start looking for the Rats. Or I'm gonna start sending invites to my Facebook friends. Because I notice Facebook is huge. Like when you first type in a Rats, you might see a bunch of other stuff pop up. You might not see mine yet because it's brand new.
Yeah.
So start looking out for invites. I'm gonna start sending you guys some invites. Don't forget to check out dangersofthetongue.com. No, excuse me, dangersofthetongue.vhx.tv. And I want to send a special shout out to Rock City. Proud of you. You're #1 on the Billboard.
That's it.
Hey,
Good
enough
move.
respect. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing.
And if you guys are listening, I'd like to get you on the show.
Yeah. Shout out to 6 a Million.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He's really doing a lot of big things in the States. You're going to hear his music in the intro of the movie. I got Fire Mikey McGrath. He's still doing his beats. You can find him on SoundCloud. And of course, I got Mr. Jarvis. He's going to be, bringing his art to my production as well.
Okay.
So thank you, St. Croix, and we're going to keep pushing.
That's it right there, man. I want to thank you guys for coming out, Ramon and Lloyd, man,
Thanks,
for coming out here.
Thank you.
Ramon, this is the second time here, and Lloyd, this is your first.
Yep.
And you guys, as I said before, you guys are always welcome to come back here. Got something new, something fresh to talk about, tell the community about. This is the place to do it. Because you know what? We're always streaming live from the VI.com, and that's how it goes down. So I just want to say thank you guys. and we got a show tomorrow night. Wednesday, we got another guest lined up. So stay tuned for that. I just want to say that this is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Like us on Facebook. We have 2 Facebook pages. Shout out to CHS class of 1982. No radio or TV, internet only. Get your smartphone, your Android, your Mac or Windows PC. Go to our website. We do have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. And most importantly, we are in a high-tech, low-tech studio coming to you from an undisclosed location here on the beautiful island of St. Croix Virgin Islands.
Undisclosed.
So on that note, we're out. Peace.
Peace.